back at it. It is 3:30 a.m., 3:31 to be exact, Monday, April 21st, and still running on a little sleep here, but you know, what I'm trying to do is reset my focus, my mindset. So moving forward here, we've got some big shows, and it's the level of competition is much higher, excuse me. So I'm trying to shake off my disappointment in my performance and how I did from this last weekend, and go into this next one with a new, better, positive mindset that I will be bringing the best I can. So it's easy to try to find reasons why, oh, well, this didn't work out because of X, Y, and Z. So it's in the past. I can't fix it, can't go back, can't change it. So we're just going to go ahead and move forward and make sure that we're not going to allow those distractions to hinder my next show. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and freaking rock this week and next peak week, next week, and come in looking good. So, all right, 60-minute miss. Let's get this done. Happy Monday. Howdy. Good morning on this Wednesday, April 23rd. We are a week and a half out from the next shows plural, 2, a Saturday and a Sunday. Emerald Cup, baby. Haven't really checked in, I think, since Easter Sunday, the day after the last show. Been kind of a week so far. Not necessarily energy-wise, but more like emotionally. I got the feels, and the feels are kind of down. I don't know why. I think I do know why, because it was playing in my head this morning to shake it off. Last video I shared, or no, 2 videos ago, I still haven't gotten the last show day vlog out. So 2 videos ago, I had talked about this guy here at the gym that I call Gold's Gym, because he likes to talk about himself and how he had worked out at Gold's Gym back in whatever 80s, 90s. It's the one that was like invited himself over to talk about himself and all the problems wrong in his body. Yeah. This morning I show up and I see that it's just him in myself, and I'm like, oh, good God. This is what happened last time. And so I quickly get over to the stair mill to get my fasted cardio going, because it's like, well, if I can get up on here, he can't bother me. And he's like across the gym. Well, I'm having to fix this stair mill, and some error message was on it, so I unplugged it and plugged it back in. Then I hear, hey girl, how'd it go? And I'm like, oh. And I was like, I literally went, no. Still didn't stop him. I was like, yeah, it went fine. It went great. Good. Oh yeah, how'd you do? Oh, good. Great. That's wonderful. Awesome. That's fantastic. And I'm just like, okay. He's like, yeah, I wanted to watch it, but you know, they can go back and they post a live stream on their website, so I'll go back and watch it. I like to watch the guys that are, you know, in the age group that I'd be in, and I like to compare myself, and you know, but unfortunately, you know, I got this thing in my lower back, and oh my God, he started in again. I cut him off, and I said, hey, would you mind if I get started, because I'm on a time crunch here. God damn it, dude. All you want to do is talk about yourself, and I don't give a fuck. So, there was that. Hopefully now he gets the hint and will leave me the F alone. Why are there so many trucks in the passing lane? Semi, you need to go if you are in the passing lane. So, start of the morning was dealing with that guy. Freaking dumbass. And he'll just keep going. He's so awkward. He makes it awkward. Kind of just, hey, is that a pheasant? Ooh, hey, little pheasant. Pheasants are so pretty. Little pheasant running across the road. Yeah, not happy about that. So, trying to still kind of shake that off, and I'm lacking in sleep. So it all just is like compiling on top of itself. Anyway, Wednesday, we're going to get through this day. I don't even know how many days out we are. What does that make it? Let's see. It was 13, 12, 11, 10? 10 days out? They're all just blurring together. So let's just go with 10. I'll go with that. 10 days out. All right, I'm home. It is time to go and have some coffee and relax and get this day over with. How positive is that? And I will be like checking in more. So I gotta go lift the garage door open because, yeah, remember, it's broken. Manual lifting of the door. Lift with your knees, not with your back. Okay, bye. Thursday, April 24th. We got the whole gym to ourselves this morning. Not really. It'll just be a matter of time before people come in. But it is 3 o'clock in the morning. And this week has been a little tough, but we're getting through it. And then we've got peak week starting Sunday. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get our fasted cardio 60-minute miss done. And it's upper body day. All right, here we go. Let's get jacked. That was stupid. All right, here we are. So still, this is like, it's kind of my favorite type of morning when it is just me here. Literally, there's like no one. So yeah, this week hasn't been the most, I don't know, not a whole lot going on as far as check-in things. It's been pretty much the same. It's been a very busy work week. Like, my husband's been having to work late hours for his job, and he's actually going to be leaving town tonight, heading down south, and then coming back Saturday. So a really quick down and back trip. It's kind of tough, but yeah, so it's gonna be me and the doggies for a couple of days. So it's been where it's like when I get home from work, I got my evening list cardio, and I've also been trying to practice my posing and checking in with my posing coach and showing her and getting critiques, so that way we can get things polished up and ready for Emerald Cup. Because I was not satisfied with how I performed at Empire, and I need to make the corrections and get the bad habits that whatever I was doing out of my body. So, yeah, that's kind of it right now. I know it's not really exciting, but I was just thinking, I was like, man, it's Thursday and I haven't checked in at all. But yeah, peak week starts on Sunday. Be getting our nails redone because they're growing out and they're ugly. I think my toes are fine. Nothing really going on with those. Those look like they can stay. No pedicures, but yeah. You know, I start thinking about how much like all of this shit costs, you know, as far as like groceries, supplements, hotels, travel, the makeup, the tan, what else? Other little things that you need. And I mean, like, I've budgeted for these shows, but still, shit adds up. And I, the other day I had switched our reservation in Bellevue because we originally had a reservation set for the host hotel. And then when we were in Missoula, the gal who is Alyssa, our makeup gal, she was like, yeah, I'm staying at this other hotel, which is right down the road, for like half the cost. So it got me thinking. I went and checked it out, and sure as shit, huge difference, way better. Like this hotel, the rooms have a microwave and a fridge and a lot more amenities than what the host hotel is, and it's damn near double the cost a night at that hotel. So I was like, fuck it, I'm canceling that reservation and getting this other one. So I did. I feel loads better about that. So still money spent, but cutting costs. Alrighty, well, I am going to get myself dialed in here and find something to watch while I step on this thing for 50 minutes. Well, less than 45 now. And then we'll get on the treadmill for the last 10. Okie dokie. Yay. Bye. Good morning. What was that? What was that? Good morning is what I was trying to say. And it came out like freaking Chewbacca. Getting out of the gym a little later than I normally do. It is 5:45. And normally I'm out of there before 5:30. But in this case, I can leave a little later because my husband is out of town. He left town yesterday and will be back tomorrow. And so I don't have to be in the shower and done at a certain time, so that way he can get in the shower. So I kind of took my time and was chit-chatting with the gym owner, manager guy, and checking up. Okay, truck, figure out what you're doing. You know what? These lanes that are like all the way to the right, you've got your two main lanes, and people use that far right lane that will inevitably make you have to turn right. They use that as like a passing lane to like zoom ahead and get in front of traffic. Well, this fucking truck, semi, doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Anyway, happy Friday, y'all. My eyeballs hurt because they're tired. There's like pressure behind them. I realized I probably could have slept in, but the lift list that I had for today definitely needed a little more cushion time to get done because they were, I don't know, very glute focused, but ones that you don't want to just like, ones that I don't like to race through. So, yeah, plus an hour of miss on top of that. I was at the gym for a very long time. So today is the last day for artificial sweeteners because we jump into peak week number 3 tomorrow for Emerald Cup. Yay! Cue the cheers. So yeah, we've got Emerald Cup in Bellevue, Washington, and I will be competing both Saturday and Sunday. So double whammy. Not quite sure what that's going to be like because I know after the last couple of shows on Saturday, when it's all said and done, I'm wiped out. Whew. So I really hope that I'm not too tired to get ready for Sunday. Plus, you got to think about, unless it changes for this type of situation, all the rice cakes, peanut butter jam, peanut butter cups, all the stuff you eat in like a pump up and all that stuff backstage. What's that gonna look like for Sunday? I don't know. But yeah, feeling ready to have a nice weekend of not really having to do a whole lot. I need to go and get my tires changed over tomorrow. That's on the schedule at 10. I do have to get my HIIT cardio done tomorrow. And, well, actually, I think I'll probably do miss since I have to start the peak week lifts on Sunday. And, I don't know, we'll play it by ear. But, so, tire changeover on was there that I was going to share? I don't know, but it's sure nice to chat and not be in the dark. 6 o'clock. Sun's coming up. I was messaging with my teammate yesterday, her and I, we're Masters competitors, and she has been killing it. She's been like winning every overall. This girl's unstoppable. She and I, we're like both ready to be done. We're both ready to like just have our normal lives back. She had said that she was like, I just want to be on a patio and drinking an IPA and eating chips and salsa. And I was like, girl, you and I are on the same page. I swear. It's like she was reading my mind or something. But it was a nice day yesterday, and of course it's like I would love to be out doing the same thing. So just a couple more weeks, you know, we've got to reverse out of our shows, but we still have a little bit more time to grind and do all this. So well, we're close. There are some team members, some of the gals that I competed with at Big Sky and at Empire, who won't be competing at Emerald, and you know, I'm gonna miss having them backstage. I'm gonna miss seeing them and hanging out and being goofy and talking shit and just all the things and having a good time and cheering each other on and seeing the accomplishments paying off. And I don't know, there are some great connections that have been made, and I just will be missing those gals. So anyway, I think that's all I was going to really check in on as far as this Friday morning. I look forward to 5 o'clock when I'm off work today and can come home and get my LISS 30-minute LISS cardio done, and I'm not having to be eating dinner late and going to bed later than I should, and not waking up to an alarm tomorrow. I'm already thinking a day ahead. So all right, well, wish me luck on this Friday to get through it. Don't worry, Ty, you'll get through it. And I hope that this weekend goes well, and we'll get ready for peak week starting tomorrow. Good morning. Well, take the break off, Ty. Happy Saturday. What is this day? What was yesterday? Oh, it's April 26th. Saturday, April 26th. It is damn near almost 6:30 in the morning. Head to the gym, but we've got a couple of stops. Well, actually just one stop prior to the gym. We are now up in peak week number 333. Yeah, a week from today we'll be in Bellevue getting ready to compete for the Emerald Cup, both Saturday and Sunday. Yay, that's exciting. I'm trying to get my my excitement up a little bit, but I don't know why. I'm just kind of like, cool. Maybe just because things have become a little routine, you know. That's what I told my coach. I had my check-in, sent in pictures and told her how the week's been and my current weight and macros and cardio and all the good things. Told her that this week was definitely a little, like I said, routine, But hunger has been up a little bit, and my sleep, just, I need more of it. So I did sleep 8 hours, which feels great. I could probably still sleep a little bit more. I lost a lot of sleep over the last weekend and this week, just with the way everything has been lining up timeline wise for work, workouts, getting home, doing all the things I need to get done. But weight did drop significantly a little bit. And I mean, I say significantly, meaning that I was keeping a steady weight at 123.8 this week and dropped to 122.2 this morning. So I would say that's a pretty good drop. I'm waiting to hear back from her to see what she says as far as if there's any changes to cardio, which, I mean, I doubt, but you never know. This morning I feel a little like scattered. I walked out of the house because right now I'm just gonna go and do my miss cardio of 60 minutes, and I typically will walk out of the house, with my gym bag, and I wear Uggs to the gym, and then I change into my lifting shoes when I get there. But on days where I'm just doing cardio, like today, I will wear my running shoes. Well, I walked out with my Uggs on, and luckily I caught myself before leaving the house because I had to run back inside and quickly switch over to my running shoes, because imagine showing up at the gym being like, well, guess I'm doing 60 minutes in Ugg boots. Freaking idiot. Excuse me. As you can see, it's a beautiful sunny morning. The sun coming up earlier like this totally makes it feel as though it's way later in the morning than it is at 6:30. It is officially now 6:30. Just now on the way to the gym, gonna knock out this hour-long cardio. I feel like I could just go back to sleep. Pop-Tarts sound really good right now. Or an egg bagel sandwich thing. Can you tell I'm hungry? I need to go and do the little Les Schwab visit and get my tires changed over. I'm a little late on the game of getting these, taking the season tires off, but gonna get that done and go home after that and stay at home, because, well, not true. I'm gonna go check out Winco grocery store probably after the gym to see if I could find what I need for food prep for this weekend cheaper. I want to check that out, because shit, the stuff is just like, it's getting spendy, and I know I usually go to Fred Meyer, but I don't know if they're gonna have in stock what I want. So I like to get ground chicken and regular chicken and like chicken breasts, and I need to get some jasmine rice, and probably some more Tabasco, because I'm just like going through that so quickly. I need the big bottle. Maybe I just will get the big bottle and not do the green. I usually get the green Tabasco, but they make the big one in the red Tabasco. Anyway, you don't care about that. I am almost to the gym, and check in with you in a minute. All right, what up, y'all? Sitting here at the Les Schwab outside, getting my seasonal changeover. I the gal that was checking me in for my appointment, she's freaking yelling. It's like, do you have to yell? What's going on? And I'm sorry, I don't talk car, and you're asking me questions that I know you ask probably about 150 times a day to people, but you need to be more specific if I'm looking at you like this, you know? And of course there's like a lobby full of people, and they're all probably looking at what she's yelling at and shit. Anyway, so fill you in on how it's been this morning since cardio. Cardio was rough. I'm sorry. I just was I wanted to stop. I just was like, I can't. How am I going to get through 50 freaking minutes on the stair mill and then move over to the treadmill, because we've removed the Yohimbine stack, and that does help. So got through it though, and I was kind of replaying a scenario that I had just prior to cardio starting in the locker room with another member of the gym who I've spoken to a handful of times. This is someone who is in constant need of validation and needs to talk about themselves. They competed back in October for the first time, and holy shit, have I heard the same fucking story like 4 or 5 times now. And oh, they're gaining weight. They've gained 20 pounds. They feel like crap now. They feel good. They think they look good. And this person just has like no tact, really. She was asking me about what I've got coming up next, and I said, oh, I'm doing Emerald. And she's like, gosh, how can you afford all that? Who fucking asked that kind of question? She's like, I'm still paying off what I did back in October. I had to finance mine. I don't care. That's your fucking choice. You don't ask people that. And so I said, you know, I budgeted for this, knowing this is what I wanted to do. I in the year that I was building, I was budgeting for this season. So maybe think about that. You're an adult. Yeah, I don't have the patience for people who, and I don't know why it seems that I attract these kind of people to come over and talk to me, because I saw this person and I'm like, God damn, now I gotta talk to him, because it's just us in the locker room, and just like a fucking Eeyore is what she is. But yeah, they just want to talk about themselves. You know, don't ask me questions to use that as your platform to start going off about what your sob story is. Quit playing fucking victim. You know, whoever you worked with, a coach, and you didn't get a reverse plan, I don't want to hear it for the 5th time, okay? Nobody wants to hear it, because you're telling everybody. I doubt she's watching this video, so anyway. My ass hurts sitting on this picnic bench. My butt is just, there's no padding. Well, I guess I should go ahead and fill y'all in on the news that I've kind of been holding on to. So my teammate and I, the teammate that I have been competing with, who is winning, she's a master's as well, and she's won the last 3 overalls in the shows that she's been in. So she's also competing at Emerald, and will be jumping into the Natural Open on Sunday. And reason being is that her and I are going to a natural pro qualifier the weekend after Emerald. We're going to Pittsburgh, and it's Pittsburgh. I'm gonna butcher it. It's a pro-am show, but they just now included a natural pro qualifier to this nationals show, and they've got the open. So I think it's the top 2 in open get pro cards for each division in the natural NPC, and then they've got NPC natural masters 35 and 40. So my plan is to compete in both 35 and 40. Holy shit, it's expensive. And so it'll be on Mother's Day that we compete. So quick turnaround. We fly out of the area here on Thursday after Emerald and compete on Sunday and turn around and get on a flight and come back home like in the middle of the night Monday, so that way we can my coach and I are flying back early to get back into town by like noon rather than midnight. So this is new territory for me. Wasn't necessarily planning on competing in a nationals show this year. That was more of a next year thought, or 2027 idea. So this was definitely an encouragement from my coach. She talked to both my teammate and I about it, and I hemmed and hawed, and I was like, well, I can't afford that. The plane ticket, the hotel, the food, the cost of entries, the makeup, the polygraph test you have to take. So I told my teammate, I go, I don't know if I can afford this. It's kind of looking like I'm not going to do it. She's like, okay, well, I've been back and forth, and she's already got the hotel booked, and she's got her flight, which hearing that kind of made me go, huh, well, shit, if she's doing it, and she's like, we could share the room, which helps cut the costs. Because neither her boyfriend or my husband would be going. It would be just us girls. And our coach is coming out too, which is huge. That's a big help. And so, long story short, I'm going. And my coach said, because I had to ask her, I'm like, do you really honestly think this is something that I'm ready for? And she goes, I wouldn't tell you you're ready for nationals if you weren't. I think you're prepped, you're ready, let's do it, kind of thing. So I go, well, and it was a scary decision to make, but I went, to hell with it, let's go, let's do it. To hell with, the scary part of the financial side of it. So plane tickets booked. Gonna register for my classes today. I'm gonna do 2 because why not? And thinking about it, it's like, well, I could take the next year off and build and prep for the show for nationals that are coming up here in the summer, because there is one in particular that I would like to try, but I mean, if I'm prepped and ready to go now, why not? So here we go. We got another one on the books, on the schedule to do. So we got technically 3 more shows, 2 next weekend and then 1 the following weekend. So that's the news. So gotta be good until then. My teammate and I, we were messaging and we were just like, oh my gosh, we're both so ready to be done. She's she's been doing a lot of shows. She did one right before Big Sky, so she's been going a lot longer. So, but she's killing it. She's doing amazing. So, and I'm really excited to be going out with her and our coach, because we get along. We jive really well. We've got a lot of similar thoughts and feelings on things, which, you know, it's great when you can have another person who can relate and has relatable thoughts, ideas, and feelings as you do. So I think it'll be fun. And plus, Pittsburgh, why not? Check it out. It'll be cool. That's like the home of all the bodybuilding stuff. So, and my coach is very familiar with the area and some fun things to do, because yeah, we get out there Thursday, late Thursday, but we've got Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday's show. So, alrighty, I've jabberjawed long enough. Sit out here and dick around on my phone. He said it takes about an hour to 2 hours for the seasonal changeover, which I don't understand why, but yeah, it's neither near here or there. At least it's a beautiful day. Okie dokie. Happy Saturday. My husband's on his way home. I'll check back in later. I can't wait to go home and eat. Oh, which, by the way, my coach bumped my carbs up a little bit. Got 2 rice cakes after that cardio, which I was needing. I was so hungry. Winco was not helping with its aisles of delicious stuff. Pop-Tarts, bulk candies. Everything was looking good. And evening cardio 30-minute list has been removed. Yeah. Okay, bye. Okay, well, I just got done cutting up all the chicken that I air fried today to freeze for both Emerald Cup and Pittsburgh. So, there we go. Here it is. And then I took this idea from my teammate and got frozen asparagus. It's like asparagus cuts. So, yeah, that was a process. I will tell you what. Now I get to clean it all up. Okay. Still Saturday. Still working on stuff. Woo. Okay, we're going to try something. We're going to try this setup here and see if it's going to stay. We'll see. Okay. Happy Sunday morning. It is 6:38 and we are gonna go ahead and get to the gym now, get our cardio done, and our first lift of peak week number 3 out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and do my HIIT cardio because it's only 24 minutes and my lift should only take about 35 to 40 minutes, hopefully. So yesterday when I checked in with Coach, there was a little bit of a weight drop, as you know, I mentioned it. And she had said, well, if, you know, your weight drops below 122.5 or something like that, let me know. Well, this morning, waking up and getting up, I was like, well, let's go ahead and check the weight. And it was at 120.6. That's a big drop. So wasn't expecting that at all. I did go to bed feeling very hungry. I was like, man, I am so hungry, even though I ate and I was full from dinner, but I got hungry again. So, I don't know. I'm waiting to hear what she's gonna tell me. I asked, I was like, do you need check-in photos? And she didn't mention photos yesterday. So, they're not gonna look as find, I guess, because I'm gonna go work out, so whatever. Yesterday, so I got my classes registered for Pittsburgh. We're doing the 35 and 40 masters. I had asked Coach, what are your thoughts on me doing 35? Because it's like, well, I'm going out there. I'm definitely doing 40, obviously, but instead of going out there and just giving myself one chance, why not shoot for two chances and see what happens? And she had said, well, you're with the high classes, there's only 2 high classes in each master's division, or class, excuse me. I don't know what I'm trying to, sorry if that sounds confusing. But I will be more than likely going up against my teammate who I've been competing with over the last couple of shows, and she's beat me. I mean, I got the 35 at Big Sky, and she took 35 at Empire and has taken both the opens. But she thinks, well, you're going to be going up against her. And I said, well, I bank on that. And my teammate, she's got like what quote unquote perfect tie-ins. So and I've got my strengths as well, but my coach said, if it were me, I would do it. And I said, okay, well, let me think on it. And I said, like I just said, I want to not just go out all this way for one shot. Might as well go for 2 chances and see what comes of it. And she goes, okay, let's do it. Let's do 35. So that is the plan. And I told my mom, I'm going to be doing these 2 classes, and I'm not going to do open because I don't feel confident enough to even stand a chance in an open against 20 somethings. And she said, well, do you need help with that? I'd hate for you to miss out on that opportunity. And I don't know, I just think it'd be a waste of money to register for that class. I know, sounds not very positive, but I think the classes to register at the national level, it's pretty spendy. So but I'm happy that I'm in the 35 and 40. I'm happy to be doing it. And I've got the makeup scheduled. I don't know what time, but the polygraph test is done, scheduled. So now got the chicken cooked up and prepped, ready to go. So when we get back from Emerald, just kind of have to pack it all together. And now I've just got to focus on Emerald and making sure that I need to practice my posing today. I didn't do that yesterday. My intentions were to do that. But that will be definitely done today. And get that over to Sean and have her take a look at me and see what she thinks posing wise, what I need to tweak and fix. Because right now it's like little things, so that's good. And making sure that I'm bringing a strong posing routine. What is all over my window? Ew, what is that? It's like greasy, smudgy marks. Anyway. Yeah, and I'm gonna go get these nails done. They looking nasty. Ew. Toes are fine. Toes, no one's gonna look at those. They're actually just fine. The polish is still there. It's not like my toenails grow really fast, but it's been a month, almost a month, 3 weeks at least. So yeah, that's the update as of right now. I don't know how this is looking, this setup here. It looks kind of funny with my head just cut off right here, but go and eat because I'm hungry. And just wait to hear what Lydia has to say regarding the weight drop. It's probably just going to be it'll probably maybe be a drop in cardio or a bump in carbs. Not sure. But she did say we are bringing in a fuller package. So that means more carbies. We like that. Which I need to get more rice cakes. I should probably do that today. Okie dokie. Well, here we go. We are, what's this, Sunday, Monday? 6 days out. 6 days out. We leave Thursday morning to drive over to Bellevue and have fun in Seattle area. It's not Seattle, but Bellevue. So, okay. That's it. I don't know what that pause is for. I don't know. Okay, talk to you in a minute. Well, heard back from Coach while I was in the middle, well, I guess was the tail end of my HIIT cardio, and she had said to lower miss cardio. Whoops, did HIIT instead. The carbs are up. Almost, well, over double what I eat normally right now. Gonna be eating good today. Yay! Okay, just now leaving the gym. It was a little bit of a longer session than I expected, but that's okay. It is a beautiful day. It's actually warm. Warmer than it's been. Feels good. Feels good on my legs. The sun. Okay, so it's about 9 o'clock. Gonna get home and shower up, and I think what I'll do is after the nails I will do posing, because I was like, oh, I could probably squeeze in a posing practice prior to the nails, but you know, I think I want to shower and wash this hair, because this hair really tree, I'm gonna grab onto it, this you know, I need my water, hold on, I need to wash my hair, so we're gonna make sure to get that done, and I'm not gonna go sit in a chair in my sweatiness. Not that I'm so sweaty, but you know, it's gross. Okay, peak week 3, lift number 1 done. And after nails, so yeah, after nails, come home. That's when I'll eat my breakfast, and well, I guess it'll technically be lunch, but my oats and egg whites that I like to have when I have the time to make that all. And I don't do egg whites at work because people complain. People complain that it stinks, and I know egg whites stink when you cook them. So I get to have them at home because my husband doesn't care. Feeling a little sleepy. There will definitely be a nap in later. So, all right, I will definitely be checking back in later and keep it going on this beautiful Sunday, April 27th. Yeah, April 27th. Where is this year going? Good Lord. Okay. Bye. All right. We are now showered up, washed. Hold on. Washed the hair. That feels a lot better. Smells better too. And let's see, it's 10:37. Appointment's at 11. I'm gonna go get, oh, dead kitty. I keep seeing dead kitties. I don't like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go and get a big fat Dutch Bros. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a large iced Americano, 1 stevia, splash of almond milk, light ice. If they'll let me. Or do I want to do iced coffee? I don't know. The iced coffee, the cold brew is expensive. It's like $7. And an Americano is like $3.95. You can get 2 Americanos for the price of 1 iced cold brew. God, it's a beautiful day. It like makes me want to like go shopping and stuff. I got my show number 2 vlog out, and gonna start working on week number 2, peak week number 3. Holy crap, y'all! Can you see this line? I don't know if I got that or not, but that is a coffee stand here at my house called Jitters, a little coffee chain. They were packed. They also are very good coffee. They have really good coffee, and they offer a lot of different types of fruity ass drinks that all sound freaking delicious right now. I was telling my husband last night I can't wait to have a white mocha again. Couple more weeks, and we'll start reversing and get back to normalcy. Okay. All right. I think that's all for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I'll definitely probably be checking back in because I'll be doing posing practice and stuff and sending what I'm working on over to Sean, see what she says, and hopefully we're getting better because we got some big shows coming up. Alrighty, bye! Alright, at the nail salon. Got the goods. I would say, or I will say, next time I might ask for an extra shot thrown in there because it's just a little on the weaker side, and I like strong coffee. Yep, this is where we're going. Inspired Nail Spa. I think it's the best nail salon in town. And they know me, so I think it's kind of cool. Alrighty, let's get these ratchety ass nails taken care of. Ugh. Alrighty. Nails are done. Trimmed them down because I don't do long nails. Went with a more pink. I can't remember what it was called. Little Pink Me Up base. And still kept the French tip. Love, and I like the squared off nail. When I was sitting there, I noticed that there was like a queen yellow jacket climbing up the window right by where I was sitting and on the plants. And I was like, you stay over there. I don't like you with your legs and your things that hurt people, your stinger. All right, time to get home. It's 1:45 noon and I need to eat. I've had 4 rice cakes and then working on this coffee, and that's it. I need to definitely get home and eat my first meal. I'm feeling it. Okay. I know I do that every time. Okay. There's a lot of white cars in this parking lot. Look at all these white cars. Mine included. Mine's white. That's gonna be it for now. Okay, Sunday, I guess it's about 4:30, almost 4:30, getting my list cardio in. I wasn't sure if I'm supposed to do it. I'm going to just assume that, you know, keep it in, even though cardio was dropped this morning. And even though it was dropped yesterday, I don't think it's dropped completely off the table for the week. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. 30 minutes. We still have about 22 more minutes to go. I am feeling like I'm hungry and wanting all the things and trying to keep busy. I was practicing my posing, as you saw. Sent a couple of videos to Sean, my posing coach. I'm sure you might know who that is by now when I say Sean, if you've been following along. Just to critique and let me know what I need to work on as far as transitions, placement, all the things. So, and we're just fine tuning. And I was starting to like overthink my posing. So I was like telling her, I'm starting to like overthink things and I feel like I'm losing my flow. And so I'm gonna stop and just send you a couple of videos that I took and you let me know what needs help. So, and she was very helpful. She sends the best notes and I always look back and read what she says and try to implement them into my posing practice and send them. Hopefully I'm showing improvements. So, my husband's down at the Elks Lodge with the doggies, running them out. They've been cooped up and Boone's been, I swear, just wound fiddle string tight and driving us all crazy. He's also been rolling around in the dirt in the backyard and bringing in a dirty butt. Actually, his butt's fine. It's his coat holds a lot of dust and I can see it and he shakes and then dirt gets in the house and don't like that. This week for work, it is my early 7 to 4, but I only have to work Monday through Wednesday. So, because Thursday is when I need to drive up to Bellevue. So, a little different. And I'll have to do a little bit of grocery shopping and prep a little bit more meal making stuff, rice and asparagus, which is less, I don't know, high maintenance to make than the chicken. So just get that done. And I got some ground turkey and hopefully that'll be okay. Last time I prepped, ground turkey and I did not get along towards the end. My stomach was like, we're going to wreck you. All right, well, I'm kind of getting all wobbly on this thing, walking and talking and trying to hold this phone up, and plus my arms are getting tired. So that's the check-in for right now. I may or may not say any, have anything more to fill you in on this evening, but we got this week coming up, so I will be keeping y'all apprised of what's to come. Yay, big time stuff. It's the big leagues now. Ain't no messing around. Good morning. We're gonna try this angle again. It's 3:15 Monday morning on our way to you know where. My alarm was going off and I didn't know what all that noise was about. But I had checked in with Lydia last night just to confirm of whether or not the drop and miss cardio was just for Sunday and continue back to normal 60-minute starting back today. And she said, yes. What time do you start cardio in the morning? And I said, well, it would be about now. I'd say about 3:15. I guess it'd be about 3:30 now. She goes, good Lord. I know. She's like, okay, well, let's keep it at 40. And then if anything goes different, we'll put the evening cardio back in. So, yeah, I know. It's early. I go, I know it's not ideal. But in order for me to have any sort of life in the evening and prepare for the next day and have something, time with my husband, I gotta get it done in the morning. Plus, I prefer it. You can't really see, but I've got my coffee cup from yesterday. From the Touch Bros, and I have the leftover coffee from yesterday morning that I had made at home. I had put it over ice, and so I'm sipping on that on the way. Excuse me. To the gym because I don't have any energy stuff to take. I took a caffeine pill, but this little sip of coffee is not going to really do much. Just an added booster, in my opinion. Little extra kick. But yeah, the O'Hibney stack and Tai, stay in your lane. And energy drink that I take a couple sips off of. Don't have that anymore. Flashing red lights. I kind of just rolled through it. Oops. Okay, well, that's the update for right now as far as how we're cruising along with things. Just pay attention to the road because I'm still half asleep. Say bye. Sorry. Was that attractive or what? Okay. Ooh, y'all, that that cardio, the minimal, I'm calling it minimal because it's less than an hour of cardio, I could not believe how hard it was to get my heart rate up. That was insane. I was on the stair mill for half an hour, okay, not bad, but to get it up above 120, I think I was at level 10, creeping into almost to do level 11, and if I did get to above, if I was able to get above 120, I would drop back down to like level 9, level 8, and my heart rate would plummet back down. I'm like, what gives? And I was saying some select cuss words to myself in regards to being frustrated by that. And then when I switched over to the treadmill for the last 10 minutes, because I like to get my steppies in, I had the treadmill to the max incline and practically was jogging. No joke. Why does it do that? Why do I have days like that? Why is it so hard for my body to get the heart rate up and stay consistent? I don't know. Let's just say I was frustrated by that, because I'm like, good Lord. And I'm not saying that I think that cardio should just be like a breeze, but I mean, I was having to push hard to get that. So, upper body day, felt the burn. Even with like the extra carbs I had yesterday, I just am feeling zonked. My body is fatigued, and I don't, it's those higher reps, but I do the lower weight, and I definitely was feeling it. Burn, burn, burn. A burn, burn, burn. The flames getting higher. Anyway, looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Weather has been good. It's been warming up a little bit here, which is nice. So yeah, Monday morning lift and cardio complete. Might have to start getting some of the packing done this evening. I know I'm definitely going to have to practice my posing. We'll see what weight is at now. I forgot to look at that before I left the gym this morning. And check in with Lydia, because after yesterday's drop in weight, and I tell you what, when I'm able to just sleep in and not wake up to an alarm that goes off at 2:45 in the morning, my weight drops. So sleep is important, and that is like my biggest weakness in prep. That is where I wish it could be better, is sleep. And I mean, I'm going to bed at an early time. Like, I think I was asleep by, I don't know, 8 something. Okay, I'm just now trailing off. So, okay, I hope that it's a good Monday at work. No bullshit. And getting excited for this weekend. I'm gonna make it like a nice vacation, hopefully. And it just being my husband and I, it'll be fun. I think he's enjoying it. He's got a buddy now that he's gonna see, so there's that. Something to look forward to. Alright, no yellow light. Don't you give me a yellow light. Yay, we got through it. Good morning. Okay, it is almost 5 o'clock, Tuesday. What are we, 4 days out? Let's see. Yes, 4 days out from Saturday's show. I checked in with Lydia last night to see how much cardio I was supposed to do today, and I did not hear back, so I just went ahead and did what was given to me yesterday, which is 40 minutes miss. And so we'll see. I do have to send in pictures this morning, which I took before the gym, because it's got to be fasted and before cardio. So like 2:40 in the morning, I'm taking photos in a bikini. So I need to go home and get weights and send her over everything, and then maybe she'll let me know if I need to do some evening cardio, which I did last night. I did my 30 minutes list. Don't know if I was supposed to do that or not. It's not like I've never not heard back from her, so I don't know. Maybe it just got lost in the shuffle of other gals checking in for the weekend. So, or for the week. I had like an upper body day. There was only one exercise I couldn't get to, and that was two sets of wide grip pull-ups, like max wide grip pull-ups. And we have like an assisted pull-up machine, which I like to use, where you can add weight to counterbalance whatever, or to counterweight your weight with what you're lifting, pulling, whatever. And then there's like they call it a captain's chair or something, where you can do leg lifts, and there's one that has a pull-ups section on it. Both were taken. And there are other areas where you can do pull-ups, but I don't feel like pulling out a box and standing on it and getting bands, and so I couldn't get to those because the assisted pull-up machine, fucking Gold's Gym was on it. And then, you know, he does his little tricep dips, and then he's getting off and he's doing his elbow thing, that because it's agitating it. I'm like, dude, if you got issues, why are you fucking doing shit that's making it worse? Also, why are you so annoying? Also, it's like 4:45 in the morning, and why am I having to like wait for stuff? Again, I go at these times to avoid people, and it's like everybody just gets in my way. Go away! Nobody wants you here. I'm such a jerk. You're inconveniencing me. Get out of my way. I still have my Dutch Bros cup from Sunday that I put leftover coffee in from yesterday, and stick it in the fridge and sip on that on the way to the gym, and I guess on the way home. I'm feeling a little bit more better, I guess, than I did yesterday, as far as like my mindset on the weekend. I'm trying to get myself hyped for it. I just still have not really gotten there. I don't know if it's because maybe I'm a little overwhelmed by the size of the show that I'm about to go into, and the caliber of athletes that I'm going up against, and the size of the venue, which, just based off of pictures and videos and stuff I've seen, looks freaking huge. I don't know, we'll see when we get there, but I mean, this show is, the Emerald Cup is, what I'm hearing, is the biggest regional show in the Pacific Northwest, and before that, just, I guess, across the country. I'm not sure, but very large show. Put on by the Ribic Productions, same as Big Sky and Empire. So I'm excited for that, because they put on fantastic shows. And if you can ever do a Ribic Productions show, I highly recommend it. Very well organized. I mean, and the swagging is cool. It's all around fantastic. They really do put a lot of time, effort, and their hearts into their shows, and everybody else who works with them as well, expediters and the other judges that they get to come in, people who help on the stage, backstage. Also, word to those that compete: be respectful to those that are backstage helping you, cueing you of when to go on and when to get glazed. Pay attention. Pay fucking attention. I don't understand how people miss their timing of things. There's TVs and monitors, whatever, to show you what's going on stage, and yet you're back there dicking around, diddling with whatever. Sorry, I'm going on a tangent. Back to what I was saying, though. The Emerald Cup is kind of the launching pad, I think, for a lot of competitors who are attempting to go to nationals, maybe for the first time, or are just needing to shake off the jitters and the dust and get a show under their belts before tackling a national stage, which, you know, again, like I told you, it's what my teammate and I are going to do the following week after Emerald Cup. And I think that's kind of where my focus is, because I'm seeing who's all going to be at the expo for this Pittsburgh Power Fitness. Freaking Sam Sulek and C-Bum and other pros that I get to, you know, maybe hopefully see and meet, who I've only seen on Instagram and YouTube. Allie Vathauer, who's an amazing bikini athlete. I just adore her. She's with Fit Body Fusion. I'm hoping that Pro Physique Code, Paul Rebellia, will be there, because I would just absolutely love to meet that guy. So yeah, there's a lot coming up, and I think I'm just maybe not sure exactly what I'm getting myself into. What am I about to experience? So there. Alrighty, well, I'm about home. This cut off head yappy session is hilarious to me. I'm just a talking head. Floating talking head. I don't know. We'll see how I like this. We'll play around with the two angles. So, you like my sparkly steering wheel? Okay, talk to y'all later. Bye! Good afternoon. It's still Tuesday. It's just after 4 o'clock. I am off work, heading home. And same with everybody and their mother. It seems like the traffic is nuts. So, come to find out, I had actually have it requested for tomorrow, starting tomorrow, my time off for this weekend. So I completely forgot. It was my coworkers who told me, basically, yeah, you're not here tomorrow. And I checked the calendar, and sure as shit, there it is, requested off. So I still I'm keeping it. So I am off starting tomorrow and back to work next Wednesday. Yes, next Wednesday. Because we fly out, we as in my teammate and I fly out Thursday. So yeah, nice surprise, I guess, for myself. Thank you, Future Ty, for setting that up. I had totally thought that because I was thinking I was working, I had prepped all my... Good fucking Lord, why are there so many goddamn people? Seriously. Too many people in this town. Anyway, I had prepped all my chicken and everything Saturday for this weekend, and then also for Pittsburgh. It's in the freezer. Nope. So, guess what? I get to sleep in. I get to go to the gym later instead of in the middle of the night. I get to check in at a decent time with my coach. I can go to the grocery store after I'm done at the gym tomorrow and get the asparagus and prep that and my rice and stuff for the weekend. So all in all, and pack, I am going to feel less stressed and crammed for time as I thought I was going to be. So, and given that this is a big weekend coming up, thank goodness. So, there are too many damn people in this town. Too many. Should have seen the line that I'm in to turn right. It was freaking, it's like 50 cars in it. I need to live in a small town. No more towns, no more cities. I need small. All right, people need to follow the green light traffic laws. All right, bye. Good morning. It is about, well, I don't know if it's about 6:45. What? And just getting myself ready to go to the gym. That's late, huh? Later than I normally would be going. Hell, I'd be on my way to work right now. I'm just getting my, what is this stuff? I don't know, BCAAs or EAAs or whatever. It's this stuff. It is delicious. I got the cherry frost with a little bit of a pink salt. And gonna go to the gym and get my 20 minutes of cardio done and a lift. I'm also gonna see if I can get into the chiropractor after the gym and get adjusted before the weekend. Yeah, today's plan, because I've got it off, is get this done, take my time, no rush. See if I can get the chiropractor, go to the store again, spend more money again, and prep the last bit of foods, pack, work on my posing, and just kind of kick back and be easy going. What do you want? What? You hear that? Oh, really? Look at this. What do you have to say? What do you say, Loki? Loki, what do you have to say? You two. What am I going to do with you two? Look at that tail wagging. Loki. I thought you had something to say. Do you need to go outside potty? You were just out there. Do you need to go outside? Oh boy, it is bright out here. There, let me block the sun from you. Leaving the gym, it's about 9:30. Now we're gonna run over to the chiropractor, which is we're right behind it right now, and see if they can get me in early this week. Get some back cracking. Excuse me while I flip you around here. Lift done, cardio done, get the chiropractic hopefully done, grocery store, go home and eat, and then kind of start getting going on the things to do, like getting the rest of the food that I need to get done prepped. Whatever I just said was a bunch of garbage. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm hungry right now. I'm gonna clean the house up a little bit, and I think that'll do it. Get the packing done as well. This hair is just ugh. Alrighty, I will be checking back in periodically. You like my critters back there? Can I zoom in on them? I guess it won't let me zoom in on them. We got a dinosaur, a couple of dinosaurs, and a pig. They're my riding buddies. All right, talk to y'all later. All right, so change plans. The chiropractor doesn't open until 10. It's like 9:40. So we're gonna go ahead and get the grocery store done. Hopefully I don't fight with anybody. And then head back on over and see if we can get cracked. Get that done. Because I'm scheduled for next week, but next week, see if we can get it done now. And then I'm gonna need to eat something because I'm starting to get like cranky. Like it's gonna take one little thing and I'm gonna be like, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. But I think about it. Feisty. Okay, bye. Hey, we are home now. We've actually been home for a couple minutes or so. I'm trying to see if I can put you down somewhere. I don't know where. Not there. That'll work. So right now I'm getting my asparagus cooked up for the weekend. And air frying your asparagus, I tell you, is really good. It just adds a certain kind of flavor to it. I have some already made here that's going in this bag. What I do is I have the air fryer at like 400 degrees, use a little of the olive oil, spray it on the asparagus, and then I use no salt, Mrs. Dash, onion and garlic, or onion and herb. And depending on the size of the stalks, so like these are probably about a medium, I don't know, some are medium. They're not skinnies. So I do it for about 14 minutes, and then halfway just kind of shuffle them around, move them around, and then yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do. And it's super easy, simple, quick, and tastes great. So, and it, you know, they get that limp type, you know, feel to them, but they don't taste like just plain steamed asparagus or however you cook it. It just, and the little tree parts, they get nice and crispy, and it tastes real good. Okay. Cleaning the house, getting the floor mopped because I can't stand the floors anymore, and gonna then make some breakfast, and I'm starting to feel it. Oh yeah, and we went to the chiropractor and got all cracked and stuff. There was lots of popping in there. Sounded like pop rocks. Okay, that's that. Here we go, Wednesday. Keep it going. Bye.